Hey, it's Thomas from Believe in the Run.
And this is Robbie with Believe in the Run.
And this
is the Asics GEL-Kayano
27. 1993 they started this stuff.
That's like when I was alive.
You were alive. You're still alive.
Yeah.
It's a good thing because we're going to do a review now.
I mean, a shoe that's been around for almost 3 decades, there's got to be some stuff that's gone way forward in technology or stayed the same. I don't know.
Gel has been there since the beginning.
Tell me, Papa. Tell me the story of Gel.
This is one of the marquee shoes from Asics brand. So if you know about Asics, if you've ever put a shoe on in a running shoe store, they probably tried to stick this on your foot at some point. It's Asics Premier Stability Trainer.
So tell us, what comes into the Kayano 27 to make it that super structural stability trainer? Well,
it's kind of a story of, what do they say, like a story of a tale of two cities. It's a tale of two cities.
We're going Charles Dickens
over
here.
We're gonna skip right past the upper and go right to the midsole and all this technology that's in here. The front of your shoe has this flight foam or flight foam propel mixed with flight foam, and it gives it a really nice soft bounce and landing. You can see it's flexible here. Then you're gonna see this big chunk, the trust stick.
Dude, it's chunk.
The back end of this shoe does not flex, does not move. It will correct your landing and put you on a solid foundation. Matter of fact, of all the stability shoes I've run in, this one probably provides more guidance and more structure under the heel and the landing than any shoe I've ever run in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can't land like
wobbly.
Yeah, and it comes down to a bunch of parts here. You've got the dynamic Duomax foam in the back, so it's a little firmer than the flight foam. You're getting a really firm ride here in the heel. With this truss stick system, the back end of this heel isn't going anywhere. Like there's no torsion that you can get in that way. Very rigid plate here. Dense, firm foam underneath the heel. The flight foam gives you a little bit of cush under the heel for some soft feeling. This gel helps out a little bit, but then you come back in here and you're locked. So this part of your foot, imagine you were running and I was holding this part of your foot the whole way.
Imagine Thomas's super manly hands grabbing your heel the whole way, which is exactly what this does. I mean, it is a thick, it's another chunky piece of plastic you got over there.
It's a chunky piece of plastic.
I can't believe they don't put that in the specs.
What I really liked though was the sensation of toe off in this shoe, because that softness in the flight foam, it kind of had me craving, like if this could be moved back a little bit more, because I don't need stability, but for people who need stability, this is gonna do the trick.
And supposedly there is some gel in the forefoot area too. Now, did you feel that?
I mean, the forefoot is a pleasurable experience, so there's gotta be gel up there.
Okay. There's no other explanation.
No, you can't imagine it without gel.
Yeah.
It breathes well over the toes, just like the shoe as an entirety. It's really loose and free up here, and then as you come back, there's more and more structure. The things that you're gonna like for comfort, very nice padded tongue, padded collar around the heel. It just feels like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, they do.
Yeah, when it comes to stability shoes.
For sure.
I'm not a huge fan of stability shoes, so this isn't necessarily my cup of tea, but I can appreciate for the daily trainer, for someone who wants that platform, that stability, I get it. And this was gonna deliver that.
Now, obviously with the stability shoe, you're gonna get a little more weight. I mean, especially with this shoe, it has like 8 technologies in it. 339 grams or 11.9 ounces. So we're almost at the 12 ounce mark with this bad boy. So it isn't light. But it's a stability shoe and they never really run light.
And who knows, maybe they'll give it that Nimbus treatment and come out with a light version.
I mean, that'd be cool.
You never know. The Kayano 27 comes in a 10 millimeter drop, 22 in the rear, 12 in the front. That's millimeters, folks. You got this AHAR, Asics High Abrasion rubber on the bottom. I felt that it was really smooth under the forefoot and provided good traction and, again, stability in the rear.
You know, if you've had an Asics AHAR outsole, that is gonna last you forever.
You know, what I liked about it, it is pretty smooth through the stride. Is it the shoe that I'm gonna pick for my running? No, I don't need stability. The weight is a little bit on the heavy side for me. but that's what's gonna happen when you get this much TPU involved in a shoe.
All I have to say, if you like the GEL-Kayano 26, you're probably gonna be cool with this shoe.
Oh, I think you're gonna be real happy with this shoe if you like the GEL-Kayano 26. This is definitely an upgrade. All the shoes I think that Asics has put out this year are in the right direction for their brand.
Yeah, like we've seen some pretty crazy stuff that's come out with Asics this year, including like the Nova Blast. But with the shoe that's the GEL-Kayano 27, this is the staple in the Asics lineup, one of them. So you're not gonna recreate the wheel for something that people rely on. That's one of your most popular shoes.
Yeah, so I think that people who like this line are going to love the new updates and be really happy with the shoe. So that's it.
Cool.
Yeah. What do you think about telling people to subscribe?
Yeah, so you should definitely subscribe to us here on YouTube if you haven't yet. Also like this video. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and by the way, we now have an event coming up where we're partnering with Asics.
With Asics and Polar.
And Polar.
If you sign up, you get some really cool swag, including an Asics performance tee, Believe in the Run buff, an enamel pin,
stickers, tattoos,
and then you're signed up every week for a drawing for a prize pack from Asics.
And we'll have grand prize packs from Polar Grit X, as well as Asics prize packs. By the way, this event is called Grit, and it's a summer distance project. You pick 30 days during the summer months, and you run a distance that'll challenge you. So anywhere from 25 to 300 miles, we have different tiers for it. It's gonna be awesome. We're really excited. You said you might go for the 300 miles in 30 days.
Nah, I got it.
I'm telling you not to, because
I'm coming back from an injury. It would pretty much destroy me.
Yeah, so
get your grit on.
Get it on. So with a stability trainer, obviously you're gonna get some more structure, some more support, some more other things.
What you have here is a very bipolar experience. No. What did they call the heel counter here, this TPU heel counter?
It's a heel...
Yeah.
It's a word.
It's like the clutch. The heel clutch.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I think that's what it is. It is.
And it does say...
Hey! All right, I mean, that wraps it up.
Wrap it up.
Edit like a mofo, Rach.
You got it, Rach.
But before we leave you, I've got to go back and give Rachel some other stuff to edit.